All right, here we go. It is time for Pirates on Wednesday. We are having fun. We just ended up. Um, sorry, welcome everybody. My brain just stopped working for a brief moment. Now it's rebooting. So here we go. All right, so last where we left off, our crew had found themselves leaving Orson Velik and finding an entirely different type of island, an archipelago close to, the continent of Marquette. And it is here that they discovered the whole archipelago itself is ruled over by various pirate gangs that have made their homes within the islands. One of them known as the Tempest Fang itself. And they said to do a few changing some bottles for armor and some other good stuff. And making a little bit of could say friend in Seaweed, adolescent that is helping out, having its a little bit of a few marks toward their death. But with all this, we find ourselves ready to find out more of the Hispet Archipelago and what it might reveal. Mostly for Glenn, who's interested in a particular shield that might be here. They have realized that Hispet itself once was a great city, and they are attempting to figure out precisely where and how they can find the remnants of it within these ruins of islands and such things. So, with that, we are going to begin within the ports of the Glassy Islands itself. So, with that, you walk among the wood and metal crafted upon the glass covering this island, and you are still talking to Seaweed, rather. And I believe you were trying to figure out precisely if there are any particular routes you could take.
Which gangs occupy the 3 islands surrounding Ghostwind?
Yes.
And if there's a way to sneak past one, if they have like their like main base on one side of the island or the other, because we know that from her that the Ghost Winds don't actually occupy the island. They've built like a small flotilla space off of it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. There we go. So you're finding the pirate gangs themselves. Share. There we go. All right. So specifically here, did anybody get the other gangs I said? I'm sorry, I'm trying. My notes are just sort of weird suddenly.
The ones that are already there, like on the island.
Yeah.
It was Tempest Fang. Crap, I don't have the names. What did you have? It was, I can give you the ship, what their ships had. It was a Fang and Thorn, Iron Sword, and Rifle and Canary, if you have them separated like that.
Yeah. Okay, so those, yeah. Okay, cool.
If you want to give us those names, we don't have them.
Yeah, I'll get those in a moment. Okay, so specifically, go. Yes, the ones around there. It is the Mystic Skulls, the Ember Sea Reavers, and the Obsidian Scourge.
Do any of them have any loose affiliations with any of them kings that are docked? I know maybe some of them have better relationships than others.
From what I hear, the ones Teo's affiliations lead to them merging, typically, or one being beaten out. She kind of thinks for a moment. I would say that if you're looking for, if you're talking to the Tempests, I might be able to help you out with the Mystic Skulls.
Seaweed. It was the Mystic Skulls, the Ember Sea Reavers, and what was that last one you said?
Obsidian Scourge.
Seaweed, do you know your letters?
Yes.
Here, just do me a favor. There's silver in it for you. Just write the names of all the gangs with arrows pointing to each island for me, and I hand them.
She will say they do move enough where that would be a little harder for her to do.
Okay, well, just write the names of all of them and give me the general location of if they're more north. Like what quadrant are they?
I want to buy GM notes. Is what I want to do.
You're damn right it is.
All right, they might do that. I have those islands because I load out, and I have the others, but just my. I don't know if I lost something in the cloud or what, but that is accurate information. What you have now, which is the big one. So yeah, as you're trying to find the ghost wind. So,
So, do you guys want to buy some drinks for the Tempest?
And that's who we got to sweeten up for more information on the ghost winds. Is that what happened?
Well, at least by the mystics who are situated near the ghost winds. Maybe they can get us passage.
Maybe. I'm not much of a talker. I am a drinker, though. I do like drinks. And taverns. And tavern brawls. Fights. That kind of stuff.
That sounds fun.
It is.
Well, I'm all for trying to find them.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look for possibly or suggest that we look for the crew of the Tempest Fang.
Seaweed, would they be at the Lonely Barrel?
No, If you want the Tempest thing, they're going to be at the Raging. This is really silly, but the Raging Tempest.
Oh,
Ooh.
They're not creative at all.
fair enough. Yeah,
They
Fang
kind of
Tempest,
they run that one, yeah.
they definitely recycle. I like recycle reuse, so I think we should seek them out and recycle and reuse their friendship to get into the Mystics.
Don't
That's
you
plan-
mean gain, then use, then recycle their friendship?
Yeah, whatever. You know more a lot about
Reduce the
laundry
number of
and
threats,
things.
reuse their friendship, and they recycle their name.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll see you again, Seaweed.
Wait, why are you dismissing her? We have her for the day.
You're gonna let her go to a place called the Raging Tempest? Well, I guess she can relax outside.
She's also got to get out of jail free card still. She's underage.
I don't know if that counts as breaking a rule.
What,
The kids
getting
gotta
into
eat. I
tavern?
don't see them having a place that only serves the driftwoods. Wait,
But-
Seaweed, I guess I should just ask you, do you have a driftwood specific tavern?
No.
Okay. Yeah, see guys, they don't look after them that well. They just give them 18 chances.
Yes, I mean, yeah. Mostly we find our own way and sleep where we can.
That
Uh,
sucks.
They called it training.
All right, Shin, so you want to go talk to these raging tempests?
Yeah, well, the Tempest Fang at the Raging Tempest.
Oh,
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sure. Like you said, recycling. It was the last one I remembered.
All right, let's go.
All right. So, then you make your way forward. So, pushing through the various places here on the glass, you do see that some of this does seem to be separated closer to specifically, I would say, some of the pirate crews themselves. And the glass here around the Raging Tempest is itself carved with imagery of storms and wolves and fang, and hanging out in this building that is oddly made. It is made of very expensive material. It is like marble, even like partially gold wall and silver and steel and iron, kind of bonded very weirdly together. Some of it almost obviously fused by magic to make this incredibly mishmash tavern. It has about 3 stories to it. Each one looks like it's roughly 5,000 square feet or more, depending on the architecture isn't great. Leo looks like things that have been plundered and stolen and put together as need be. Hanging out on various balconies and even just long outstretched of poles that come out of it, like large wood planks. You see all members all bearing a armband that is tied together with blue fabric and teeth, though the teeth in the fabric itself and the certain shades of blue are not uniform in in any sense. It's very much what they could find at any given time. And there is the various sound of gunpowder being fired, arrows hitting wood, and general revelry as you approach.
Wow. This building is so cool.
It's something.
Well,
Not the weirdest place I've gotten a drink.
I guess we just knock on the door, or maybe it's open.
Robin's just walking right to the door and just like, if there's no like bouncers, just gonna like just walk in.
Yeah, no, you can go right in, and there is an amalgamation of different people. You do see something not exactly common. See, there's quite a few Luxendon, Lagamores, Lion folk, all about. In addition to what you're more familiar with. You even see up in a corner what it looks like is trying to get their game on with both a lady and a man at the same time is this big ooze that is roughly a humanoid shape. What would you like to do?
Well, Shin, let's go. Work your magic. Not literal.
Well, this is there's a lot of people here. Oh, wow. What do captains look like usually? I guess that's what we need to look for.
Really? Really? You're going to look me in my face and ask me that question?
I mean, but you know.
I mean, all captains are different.
Yeah, exactly.
Vic is immediately scanning the room looking for the bar.
Absolutely.
And a bartender.
And there goes Vic. Well, I guess
Yeah.
we'll know where he'll be.
Robin's following.
You go right up, and the bar itself here, you look at the material of it, it seems itself to be made of a pure white stone. There's little flecks of green that sparkle in it. And there is a large selection of many, many barrels behind them. The one who greets you, see, is a black and orange furred tabaxi. They have a wicked smile on their face and a patch over one eye. The one eye that is visible is bright red. Well, welcome.
Howdy. What's we got lots of options back there. What are the
What's your
options?
favorite?
Well, generally speaking, you just learn them as you go. But for all of you, let's see here. You're not part of the crew that's normally here. You're visitors, so we'll have the guest grog for you. 5 silver each.
I'll plop down 2 gold and ask for 2 glasses.
Okay.
The other one's for you. In exchange for your name.
Why don't you, Darax? Give me a persuasion check.
Oh god. That's a straight roll. Seven. I'm giving him a tip. He didn't say his name.
I know. You see them take one of the glasses and put it onto the bar upside down. And very readily, there is silence among as you hear crossbow strings tightening, daggers being drawn, and muskets being primed.
I'll slowly
What
put
in the
my hands
hells?
up and
I
be like,
slowly inch away.
"No, I'm still sitting at the bar."
I
just
slowly do.
Yeah, I basically just like I still have my elbows on the bar, but my hands are up. I'm just like, I just wanted to know what your name was. Is that
And
forbidden here?
who is asking of names coming here for the first time?
Vic, I just wanted to know your name so I can get your attention when I want another drink. Because 2 is not going to be nearly enough for me.
Smells like liar to me. You know, So,
I don't know.
how'd you find this place?
I just steer the ship where my captain tells me to steer it, and we ended up here, and I was following. I heard drinks. I can't.
What are the bars? Why come here?
I told you, man. I'm just the helmsman. I just steer the ship. I don't know where or what we're doing. Hell, I'm drunk most of the time anyway.
Give me a check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because apparently I need it. Like, I just wanted a drink, man, and the bartender's name so I could ask for more booze. Okay, well, I got a 17.
All right, what check did you make?
Persuasion, because I have not lied once. Everything I've said has been 100% true, including the drunk and not knowing where we're going most of the time.
And maybe one of y'all could answer. How is it you come upon this particular establishment?
At this point, keeping his hands up, he's just gonna slam his head down on the bar, just be like, "Oh," just guard it, because he hasn't been given any booze.
Vigavar, what in the hells?
I just wanted a drink. God damn it.
Shin has his dagger drawn out towards Vic, just like everyone else, trying to fit in.
Vic doesn't see it. Doesn't see that because, like I said, his head is just face down on the bar, arms or hands still up. Just my man just wants a drink.
Well, if we're being honest, we just came here to meet the officers of the Tempest Fang, and we heard great things about your ability on the seas, and thought we would, revel and drink together, and maybe even, play some games.
Yeah, make some new friends. I'm gonna stop talking.
I see. Wanting to see our officers. Is that it? And how did you find us?
The local kids are very knowledgeable. I
I
mean,
was gonna say,
Go
where did you
outside,
meet?
see if there's a driftwood out there.
God damn it!
And in a moment, you see Seawood being dragged in, and they're put on the bar here, and the bartender here gets out a dagger and very quickly makes a notch on the wood. Now, Scram, do not talk to these folk again. All right.
God damn it!
oh,
I
well,
don't say that out loud, by the way.
see you later.
I
That's
quietly,
Ryan saying that.
I quietly rib Shin. What the hell's? You're supposed to be better at this than me.
Well, I said if I'm being honest, and I mean she has a few more years and a more coin and more notches to go. She'll be fine. Oh, we're sorry. We didn't mean any disrespect. Obviously we have a little bit to learn, and you guys seem like the ones to learn from, but at least about the goings on in this part of the woods and waters.
See. So then you're from the new ship that's docked then.
That is us, the Twilight Devil.
Devil. Well. And he goes, "Has anyone checked this place out?" Looking to the bar, and someone comes up to him, kind of talks briefly, quietly. Aye. Well. Then, since you've come from another crew unannounced, uninvited, and caused us to get to pause our cavorting, I think you owe us 500 gold.
Everyone here is just so unwelcoming. I don't understand.
Are they still all with their weapons drawn and stuff pointing
Yeah.
at me? Oh, that's great. So Vic's still just like he maybe poked his head up for a second and immediately slammed it right back down on the bar. Hands still up.
Listen here, as captain of the Twilight Devil, I wish to parley with the captain of the Tempest Fang.
You already are.
All right, Captain. What can I call you then?
Let's just
We
say
learn not
captain.
to just
Let's
learn
just say
names.
Glenn
Captain.
Lifeberry, Captain Glenn Lifeberry of the Twilight Devil.
Glenn Lifeberry. Well, you be calling me missing 500 gold.
Well then, Captain Missing 500 Gold, how about a bargain instead? I'm looking to make a trip to Ghostwind Isle. I've heard tales of treasure there. How about you get me there without the knowledge of the other gangs, I believe is the term I've heard so far.
Robin puts 150 gold up on the counter.
If it wasn't for the
Besides-
fact, if it wasn't for the fact that Vic is terrified that if he puts his hands down, that he's going to get turned into a porcupine, he is willing to fork over at least 200 gold to this 500 thing,
Yeah.
as long as he gets a drink.
I'll
He's-
cut you into
I
20% of anything we find.
I think as some gold hits the table, there is a slight relaxation, and he puts the glass on its side, and all the weapons do go away, though it is still fairly tense here.
At this point, Vic's gonna look up, pick his head up, look around, slowly start lowering his hands, it's gonna take him 30 seconds to get them back down. Just very slowly, and then he's gonna reach in and he's gonna grab another 200 gold and plop it down.
Okay, so 350 on the table. All right then. So you come all this way to find passage between those whose lands we want to respect. You wish us to disrespect others while asking them to respect us.
Well, to be fair, from a totally entirely different Driftwood, we heard that you guys might have it in with the Mystics.
Steve was his name, I think.
There's some
Steve
poor
Weed, yeah.
fucking
Steve Weed is
I just-
named Steve.
I just killed a
Steve
Steve.
Weed.
that was his 19th mark.
Yeah, he's
Oh, no.
get on him.
Oh boy.
Hopefully, you graduated today.
Well. In that case, I've got a few here. Very good. Now, if we were to take this, you were offering 20%, were you now?
That's my offer. And to just get us past with a group you're already in relations with. Whether you would like to give them a portion of your share as compensation, that is entirely up to you.
Well, first it's the fee for causing such a ruckus.
No, that's the gold that the boys gave you.
Oh, we still need more for that.
There's only
Yeah.
350 on the table.
So, we'll say we'll accept this and 50% of anything we find.
%50 of any gold we find.
Now, Simon's words, that island has been haunted and unexplored for some time. We're foolish enough to go, and to be honest, we're risking a lot of negotiations for a bunch of people who are going to find themselves murdered by ghosts. So,
Seeing as you already got gold out of us, you've already profited.
no, we've been compensated for wasting our time. Now, for the additional issues
It's only a waste if we
going
die.
forward, it would be 50% of the value of your plunder.
33%.
I'm a procurer of stories, and I've heard a story of another piece of gold here, and I'm willing to part with it and not look for it for myself. And I think 33% is fair.
Shin, well, I'll give you an advantage, and you can roll persuasion.
Okay. Okay, first one's a 14. Next one's a 19
On the die or total?
on a die. So that's gonna be 28.
Nice.
I'll take this. 33%, you say? Agreed. And everyone just starts chatting again as if nothing has happened.
Oh, well, okay. Well, now we know. Did we just settle everything right now?
I guess we just learned new island culture. Great. I love learning new things.
Honestly, that was probably the quickest deal I've ever gone through. It was a little bit too much, but I guess at the same time, at least we settled.
Yeah, like right off the bat, hard and fast into it. You're great at making deals. Talking to the captain behind the bar, you were great at making deals. And Robin will hop into a bar stool.
Going up to the captain. Now, captain, that we're in business together, what can I call ye? And what do you suggest as a beverage?
Oh, you'll still be having the guest grog.
Can I please, at this point?
Just out of professional curiosity, and my medicine's decently high, my nature's decently high. What's in the guest grub?
I'll also like a bare whiff of that.
Absolutely. It actually smells somewhat sweet with almost a coffee note.
Vic basically slams it and then puts the mug back down and puts another gold on the table. Another, please.
All right, another 5 silver.
Does
Watching
he still
Vic for
refuse to
negative
give
effect.
me his name?
It goes. So the best thing is almost like a chocolate stout is really what it is.
The barrel says Wizards of the Roast.
Nope, watching Matilda.
Oh, fun.
All right, let us go then. All right, so you can call me Captain Fang.
Still uncreative names. I love it. It's
Captain,
like
Captain
have very
Fang
few
of the
words.
Tempest Fang, bartender of the Raging Fang. Love that branding.
No.
It's important.
King Tempest.
The Raging Tempest.
Raging Tempest. Raging Tempest. Captain Fang of the Tempest Fang,
Mhm.
bartender and
I
proprietor.
believe
of
ye
Raging
have. They verified you sailed from the ports of Docto and you seem corrupt enough. So, whoever is Captain Fang.
Oh, fun.
No, none of these boys are worth the name Good Lifeberry.
Well, none of you worry of life a moment ago, so I guess we'll call it that.
I'm also off and wandering.
Oh.
Also, Vic's been double fisting it. He's already at least 3 down.
Vic, I better not have to drag you back to the ship.
What, like that'd be the first time?
Yeah, and I don't feel like doing it today.
I don't even weigh that much, man. It's fine. You know I can handle it.
I mean, if you're concerned, I can certainly give him something that makes him toss all of his alcohol fairly quickly.
You do that, you die.
Or we can make you experience different states of consciousness. That's always fun too.
The only state of consciousness that I am okay is... I mean, I can't technically sleep.
Just barely. Like just barely conscious.
Oh wait, I'm only half up. So yeah, I can sleep. Never mind.
So drunk he forgot he was only half elf.
No, that was Orion. Has I mean, I'm also double fisting it, but one of the fists is water, so
There you go.
the other is a nice cherry hard cider.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where is? Oh, I want to see. Walking through, what kind of goods these pirates have on them. Just looking for something really shiny and expensive.
Give me a perception check.
Oh god, he's gonna do it. Oh god.
Oh my god. We just struck a deal with these guys, and he's gonna rob from them.
I'm not saying I'm going. I'm just looking. You can put in my eye. I
There's a
want it.
wall made of gold.
There's a whole other inn we could go to for you to rob people.
18.
Okay.
I've got a passive 22, so I'm assuming I can at least clock him doing something.
Passive 19.
I mean, you see him looking around.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been roaming around, eyeing people up. Like I
I've
wanna
also got a
take one of them
passive
home.
insight of
Yeah, but-
18.
Yeah, but
So I feel like I would also know how he's looking them up. And
yeah,
down.
but you're tall, goofy-looking ass compared to these Leonin, Luxodon, and Lagomors. We can spot you like you're like freaking Piccolo right now, walking around amongst these people.
So on them, I would say most carry a pouch that looks like they've got They're stuffed with around 200 coin.
Mhm.
Various you obviously can't tell within. And others you do see there's many with pendants that seem to be made with like precious metals and gems. Some gemstones being 250. I would say the most expensive thing you see is like 1,000 gold piece pendant.
Okay. Well, I'm just clocking, for people that have sticky fingers. I'm thinking to myself, well, you can make some more money back here, but I won't do it. I won't do it. I don't want to make anyone upset. So, but in another place, I would definitely do it.
I'm not gonna do it, girl.
Just having seen Shin's sticky fingers before, Shin probably doesn't recognize thieves' cant, right?
No, I don't think so.
So if I flash signs, you're not going to catch them. Got it.
Nope.
I mean, Vic will.
Mm-hmm. But Vix will in his cups.
Yeah, but
Mm.
he's normally well into his
Mhm.
cups.
That's fair.
I go back and, well, guys, I guess we figured out. Did we decide when we disembark, or and I look over and Captain Glenn is still trying to get the name from the bartender. I'm like, well, okay, I guess maybe later we figure out when we disembark.
I think
What time of day is it? Because I know we landed. We've been walking around talking to people. We already got ourselves situated in the Lonely Barrel.
Yeah, I mean, it's around the afternoon.
Okay. So does Shin come up asking like when we're gonna do it, or does he mind
like,
me, like, hey, when are we gonna go? Or
Yeah, I just asked, like, did you guys pick a time to disembark with the crew?
well, actually, now that I think about it, if we're meant to find anything, I assume it would have to be, when the ghosties are out, right? So maybe we just go at nighttime, because that's when they're most likely to be out.
I mean, sure, maybe you make the rules. I accept. It doesn't make sense to me.
Or do we want to rest for the day, give the boys at least one night of not having to worry, and then go out on the morrow?
I'd
Well-
say let's head out tomorrow so that we could all end our crew, get some rest off the ship. And so if the ghosties are out only at night, we could.
Well, they're willing
Wander
to take.
around.
To be clear, they're willing to take all of you and get you
Oh,
to
okay.
do this. They won't make you sail. You
Oh,
can
sweet.
do that, but it will. You are pushing your crew a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, I didn't realize what I negotiated. I will gladly take them just taking us over.
And in that case, too,
We would have. We did multiple legs, Ryan.
is there what phase is the moon? Is it like waning, waxing, full? Is
For
there a lot of
Which moon?
for Katha? Because isn't
both of them? I just want to know how much light is outside.
I thought Regis was still in the sky.
Yeah, Regis usually can be seen, but is faint. But Regis would be currently in its half position, and Katha is 3/4.
Which is going to give most of our light, anyways. Okay, so yeah, that's good.
So do we want to go tonight then, since we actually have a ride over there?
Does anyone need to prepare any spells or anything?
Oh,
I mean, they could go to sleep. They
that-
could go to sleep and wake up tonight.
That's a
If
good
you go to
question.
sleep now.
Let me
Yeah.
double check because I have two different prepared spellcaster lists to look at.
Yeah. They would leave in the morning
Okay.
because it does take them. It's going to take a little bit of time. Like you're going to be gone about a week
Oh,
to
okay.
get there, because it's like going through the islands very slowly. You can't travel very quickly. Can't travel like you do on the open sea.
Gotcha.
to the islands.
Would I be able to get at least 25 gold pieces worth of incense and a sacrificial offering appropriate to Melora from Mel?
Yeah,
Okay,
easy enough.
because then I can prep divination. Because it's I've got a very pointed question to ask.
Yeah, we got rest, Ryan.
I thought I answered that.
Did you? I'm sorry.
You did.
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear you.
I was like, did I not answer?
All right, anything else?
I got nothing offhand or on hand that I'm like, yeah, I want to do this or that.
Well, we just have to rest then. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Do we have? Can I buy like a mini barrel of something to bring with?
A mini
Any guess
barrel of something, he says.
Yeah, just like small. Like those mini kegs of rupee you can get at the grocery stores, or is that only here? Or just like 10 inches tall, 8
I
inches
haven't
round.
seen anything like that in New Jersey, but I would love that.
Yeah, you can get them at pretty much.
Tell you
every
what,
single
for
grocery store
20
here.
gold, we'll give you a small barrel of Doldrum wine.
I'll take it.
All right,
He's not picky, that guy, huh?
little cask there.
All right, I've got my provisions for the trip.
Do you
Way, you mean?
eat anything?
A little bit here and there.
Okay.
If I have too much in my stomach, it takes more to get drunk.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I thought that's what kept it going.
I mean, it might be what keeps losers going, but
Okay. My bad, winning Vic.
all right, captains, when we heading out?
In the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need another round.
Oh, well, good luck.
Just guesstimating when he opens his purse. How much cash is Vic carrying? Is he splashing it around?
No, I'm being very subtle with it. I've got it kind of stored around. I'm not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
He may be a drunk, but he's not an idiot. He's basically only pulling out exactly what he needs each time.
Gotcha.
Need a credit card.
That's a bad idea.
Mhm.
All right, in that case, you can take your long rest.
I'm gonna knock off another 6 gold worth because he's gonna drink some more.
Damn,
In the
that's
morning.
more.
In the morning, after the long rest, Robin, like where we all meet, look at Robin, and he's got just a full beard. Got a new beard.
He rolled it already.
Yep. I've been waiting.
The shot, but
There we go. There's the beard. He's got the full goatee, and he's kind of trimmed it a little bit already to look like waves. There we go.
Nice.
Waiting for that.
I thought.
Robin, why'd you go about ruining a perfectly good beard with that nonsense?
Style. This is also the guy with like 2
You
eyebrow
don't
piercings.
know the
one-
meaning
one-
of the word.
That's such something like an old mind would say. That's such a dusty attitude, Glenn.
Robin's strength is
Also, Vic probably did eventually wander back to wherever we were staying, and if they had a bar there, he's passed out on it.
Nice.
Amazing. All right. In that case, as the night wanes on and morning comes, your crew is enjoying the island, and you set aboard the Tempest Fangs. See, the ship itself is, with all their, it seems like the ship itself really seems utility. You see a mixture of cannons and ballista, though you are able to see that the ballista themselves all seem to have almost bone type of ammunition.
Interesting.
Here, and with not too much here, they go ahead and set sail. As you said, you've all kind of done what you wanted to do there. Perfect. Pushing through the islands, you see storms rage above. The first part of the routes are made with flags that are explained to you, indicating that they are first navigating to their own clan island. Occasionally there's cannon shot fired in a pattern, and it is answered by the ship's cannon shot. Above, you see almost within the clouds, it almost looks like mist-like serpentine shapes that fly above. As the captain does, "Aye, crew, they're going to bring us in. I think we're good." As he looks up, and there's some cheers and some thanks given, and they begin to adjust course to follow the pathway of the shapes above.
Can I try to make out what exactly they are?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, I'm good at those. That's a natural 20 for a total of 32.
You stare here for quite some time. The movements are almost chaotic. The writhing similar to these snake. It's almost reminiscent of a long-tailed kite. Through, and you catch a glimpse where one of the shapes kind of comes out of the clouds for a moment. You see large fins from the head that seem to guide it where the winds move across the fins, giving it flight as it drags its extremely long serpentine body behind. No claws, just a very long crocodile-like snout, thin with sharp teeth. Moves about. You've not seen anything like this. Captain catches you. Well, you're either lucky or you'll be dead soon. Looks like you've seen your first Ithjar.
And what's an Ithjar exactly? What's their tail?
It's their tail. Well, they are ferocious serpents, imbued with the power of storms. Say they're the leftover bastard children of one of the first dragons. Some tell legends of those that ride Ithjar. And it might be true, who knows? All I know is we began sacrificing at one of the islands that bore one of the largest skulls I'd seen of one. And we've been entreating with the priests. With that, we are guided into our home island. So, if they attack, we are free to defend ourselves, of course. Quite hard to catch. Many a ship has tried and found themselves, well, not a ship anymore.
You know, the fangs you bear, representative of theirs.
Yes. Oh. Kind of looks at you. I was sent to kill one once. That's part of us earning our right. That's how you become the Fang. You accept it. And he takes out what looks like a large fang. That's black. Goes. It's been fashioned to what looks like a javelin. He kind of twirls it about. Is with this that we go leadership. They don't recognize followers up there, just fellow predators.
I see. That's quite the weapon. Certainly nothing like that coming out of Dark Toe, though we manage.
Oh, I've heard tales of what you have in Dark Toe. That I have. Each to their own. Occasionally one will give an offering, but that's what it is.
Nice.
Oh, that's way worse than what I was picturing.
That's awesome.
It is. As that's a lot of teeth. That's what that is.
Where would these come from?
Did it make you drink? Like, were you staring up, like taking another drink?
I mean, I've probably been sipping basically the whole time. I mean, no different than when I'm actively steering our ship.
Right.
It is an Ithjar. There's your spelling. I was lucky to get one of the regulars, the pack leaders. Those are the real dangerous ones. They lead the pods.
You said I was either lucky or I was going to be dead soon.
Right.
Do they
Yes.
normally stay above the clouds where you can't see them?
Oh, yes. It said, should an Ithjar show themselves, it is to one that they think is worthy and an equal, or the one they wish to hunt.
Ah, fuck.
Seems like a good reason to show oneself.
Well, with my luck, it is probably the latter. As he takes a big swig of whatever he's currently drinking.
Do you know anything about Ithjar, Miaster? Do they have anything, I don't know, other mindly that you could get from them?
Other mindly. I like it.
To be clear, I've never seen these things before, right?
I think I'm the
Correct.
only one that has actually seen them because that was stupid eye perception.
But now seeing and sort of talking to them, you can go ahead and give me an investigation check. Or survive. Actually, survive would be appropriate here.
Survival works. 22.
22. I think looking at the fang here, you could definitely see that it seems to channel both lightning and thunder in its thing, and you think it could probably make a resistance of the types of things that could be made from it. As you would also know how to incorporate blood into liquids, and those things could definitely cause someone to definitely feel current through their body. And placed correctly, grounded, you could definitely see myriad uses of applying certain types of energy to people.
And then, based on the size of the javelin and therefore the fang, how long are these things roughly?
Judging from the fang that he has, within a length, they'd be roughly 20 feet long.
Unlike most of the lizards and serpents and even minor dragons I've seen, this is unique and interesting, but very predatory.
Hear that, Vic? You might die soon.
Not unless I give the say-so.
Please do.
If you want faster ways to die by drinking, I have a few.
I don't want to willingly die,
Okay.
but
Well,
I
you know,
just am not afraid to.
give another 20 or 30 years. You'll just waste away.
Honestly, I want him to remember his past.
You may need to tie him to the mast for 3 weeks for that to happen.
Good luck with that.
Well, all right. Anything else you'd like to look at on board the ship?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to potentially be like, "Hey, why are you looking so deeply into my ship?"
Right.
So just hanging out with him, waiting to get there.
Certainly.
Yeah, Vic's probably hanging out up on deck someplace, just like leaning up against the railing, drinking. Slowly sipping it to make sure it lasts.
At some point, Mirror will get bored and start playing with his throwing knives and just start doing little hand tricks.
Robin's looking for interesting scents, but not following them. Because he also doesn't want to be like, why are you just poking around on the ship? Get off.
Just yeets you off.
It's small enough.
Right. Well, so you wish to make your way to the island itself, then? Right. Well, hand you a small round crystal, Captain Glenn. Goes, with this actually gives you a red one and a blue one. Go smash the red once you get back off the island and are rowing towards the open seas. That will give us a beacon to find you. But others may pick up on it, so be careful. If you need us to get closer, if you've lost your boat for some reason, smash the blue one. And we'll get close as we can, and let you know. And you can try to swim and find us. When we will not be setting ourselves ashore for any reason.
Fair enough. And then I'll just go about casting water walk on us like I've done every day since ever. So, since I was able to, and just make sure that, you know, if it comes to that and somebody falls overboard, they can, in fact, run back to the ship.
Fair enough.
I mean, granted, all my sailors should know how to swim, but you never know when somebody gets, you know, a cramp or something. They can kind of hobble on top of the water.
That's what, an hour?
No, it lasts for 24 hours. I'm a liar. Lasts for an hour. Which one? I was thinking
Water breathing.
Water
lasts
breathing
for
lasts
24
24 hours.
hours.
Yeah, no. So, water walk. So, before we head out.
All right. So, have fun on your explorations. We'll stay around 1 week. And then we have other things to do.
Fair enough. And then Bruce and the other one that we just hired, or that we just promoted, Kiros, are in charge of the ship currently.
And Largo.
And
Yep,
Yeah,
you got
but-
3 officers.
yeah, but those are the two that were promoted from in-ship. I don't know if we've given Largo full officer command yet. You know, they just meeting him. He has the skills, so. But I think
there's
it'd
some
be the
training
other
up
two.
required.
Yeah, there's some onboarding that's got to happen.
Right.
Literally.
2 forms of ID.
The bounty paper in his face. Okay, that's 2 forms.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Waterwalk cast will head out in the rowboat that they give us.
Sounds good. All right. So actually, this would be a navigation check.
Yay. That's gonna be 21.
Nice.
21. Purpose of this, that is going to fail unless you want to use a thing.
Yeah, I'll do the thing.
Oh, I forgot to guidance you. Damn. Guidance.
Oh no. Too late.
You paddle the boat quietly, and Robin, you see within the water swirls that first look like miniature whirlpools. But you see no water moves. There's something else that stirs within the water. Some of black, some of a pale green, with an iridescent glow. And you navigate around them, pausing. Some moves let them pass, as you just see shapes of skulls that form for a moment and vanish. You'll begin to see this as you draw closer to the island. Give me another check.
Guidance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Roll that first.
Yay. Da-da-da. Cool. So it's gonna be +1. That's gonna be a 23.
That's going to fail. Unless you do the thing.
I'll do the thing, but that's my last thing to do.
Hopefully it's not 3 freaking get on the fucking island.
Oh.
Okay. Here, you sense something strange. The sound of the waves that should be there suddenly still. Perfectly still water on the sea here. You order the oars to come in the boat. You let the boat just drift with the inertia it already had. And you see 3 humps of a long, pure bone spine. Moving up and down throughout, hunting. But after allowing some hours to go by, you naturally drift out of the still patch, which seems to be making its hunting ground, and can continue.
That was crazy.
Now please give me your final one.
Guidance.
Okay. Shit. 25.
That passes.
Hey!
That is the
My God.
DC. I was
Oh,
getting
boy.
ready too. All right.
Oh, God.
That brings you to the shores that seem to be hard rock. As you get upon the beach here, you're able to get your boat onto it. Hear creaking and snapping within the patches of the copses of wood about the island. You can see this whole island seems to go up an ever increasing altitude, darted by these copses and the occasional grave yard, at least what used to be. You see shattered tombstones lying about all over, going up. At the very top, there's what looks like ruins of a very aged building. The thing that marks it is a bell tower, suggesting maybe it was a temple once of some sort.
So, Glenn, do you remember who this shield was dedicated to?
Yes, Bahamut is what Thornak mentioned.
Ah, yeah. That's right. Well, I guess maybe the temple might be a good place to look.
Yes, I just have one thing I want to do first.
No, that's fine.
And I'll pull out the incense and just light it really quick and hold out the Melora signifier materials and cast divination, which doesn't necessarily go to Melora. I guess it wouldn't be that quickly because I'm going to ritual cast it because it's a ritual. Save the spell slot. Your magic and offering puts you in contact with a god or a god's servant. So I don't know if that means I get to choose, or if it just puts me in contact with a god or their servant. But I'm asking, will we find the shield dedicated to Bahamut here on this island? Because it has to be a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
Okay, let's check out divination here.
I'm gonna clean up some old gravestones.
Okay. So you cast.
So I don't know if it's that I get to choose. Hey, Melora, am I gonna find this, or if it's just
like you
out into
put
the
it out
cosmos?
there. I mean, it's more directed towards Melora, but yeah. So okay. You set everything, and what strikes you is there seems to be no connection to Melora amongst the corpses on the island. It just sort of burns there. And you hear a voice that is soft, as though it is yelling through many, many winds that are taking its volume off. The door to it is there, but she has it. The collecting librarian.
All right, boys. The gods have heard me, and they say that a librarian is holding onto this shield. But to beware, because she collects things. I don't know what that means. That sounds almost like the doorman's name. But he's terrifying. So, maybe equally mundane kind of name, equally terrifying person.
Did you ask where, or did you just ask if it was on the island?
You just heard me say it out loud. What
Well,
I asked if we were going to at least find it here on the island, because if we weren't going to find it here, I was going to just be like, all right, boys, let's ship out. Sorry, here's the 500.
I was just praying and cleaning up the graveyard zone, so I didn't really hear.
Gotcha. But yeah, so it's on the island. There's a door to it here. Not sure what that. Yo, maybe we should actually reach out to the doorman. That's his specialty.
Sure, but I mean, maybe the temple could be a first look out point. If it's not there, at least maybe we can get on top of the tower and see if there's any other structures.
Yeah, I think that's the best place to start.
Is there any iconography as to what the temples of this ruin? Did any iconography survive that we can see who this temple was?
Not from where you are.
So I would head towards the temple then, at the very least.
As we're making our way like up to the temple, could I like do like some sort of check like to see if there's like any presence of any undead on the island or in the area? Because it feels like there would be some undead here if there's like
What are you trying to use to sense that?
either like perception or survival. Because I have advantage on survival against for like tracking undead
Okay.
and that stuff.
Yeah, give me survival.
All right. It's gonna be 26.
Nice.
Put your senses out. You realize with the creaking, it's as if the trees are dead, but yet move and seem to still grow. Pretty sure all the vegetation is undead itself.
Mm.
Looking through the ground, it's I would say it's very hard to totally tell, but there's some movement where you can see some things moved something and then left no track. So an interaction without a trail. Leading you to see whatever is here, the things here must mostly be incorporeal.
I'll let the group know that plants and stuff here on the island are dead, but not quite. Things moving around here, they can interact, but they're not physically there, like ghosts. And then I'm just gonna pull out the his great axe and he's gonna like run his thumb just along one of the blades and activate his Rite of the Flame. So he just has that up on his axe.
Every 5 steps, Shin is like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Blessed be you. I hope you're resting well. I'm sorry. Sorry."
Mirror is going to move off to the side of the group a little bit and just be a little bit quieter than these chuckle fucks.
What?
You
Quieter than the man in plate armor.
All right, in that case, everyone roll me a d6.
Three.
4.
5.
3. I got a 3.
Oh,
4. Okay.
Ryan, did you get the magical 1?
Oh no, sorry, I got a 5.
Okay. You continue to press on. Some of the stone here cracks to dust underneath your feet, causing your footing to be slightly off. As you get higher and higher up, the air becomes thinner, very unnaturally. You feel, though, as you exhale, it's almost as if something is grabbing and taking more breath out of you than is normal. And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-mm. Everyone breathe through your nose so it doesn't touch your boogers.
You're concerned about someone stealing your boogers, really?
I just thought that maybe they wouldn't want to steal my breath if it's coming through my booger-filled nose.
Well, that's a 1 for an 8 total.
God damn.
That's a 5 for a 9 total.
I got 12.
I got 17.
21.
If it's
Okay.
poison, I have advantage.
It was not poison. This is 15 was the DC. Those of you succeed. You're able to kind of begin breathing through your nose, putting grabbing piece of cloth over the rest of you. Feel that, and it's as when you breathe in, you can feel as though a hand is pushing through into your lungs, reaching deeper, grabbing more, and then pushing more air. You're trying to struggle to breathe. It's going to be 24 necrotic damage
Jesus fuck.
Fuck.
as you push yourselves further, breathing, having this going, grabbing at your lungs. And then as you get to the ruined temple, you can indeed see what seems to be the iconography of the Platinum Dragon. As you cross the threshold, the clawing into your lungs stops.
Are you okay? You guys seem like you forgot how to breathe out there.
Thank Bahamut for that, but whatever cursed these lands is potent indeed.
Took your breath away, huh?
Forcefully.
Yeah, I felt like the air was quite thin, and after seeing you guys struggling, that makes sense. Well, I'm no expert in doors, but maybe we can look to see if this place has a basement of some sort. If I was a collector of things, that's where I would store it.
Looking around, you see there is no roof above. It has long since fallen. The walls seem to have been taken as well. As far as the interior, the exterior walls pieces seem to have been removed, and in some places, even it appears as though somebody has gone through the trouble of taken an inch or two of some of the blocks that have made it.
Does it look worn down or intentionally removed?
I'd say, looking very carefully, it looks like it was intentionally removed.
I'm guessing there's no intact altar or anything like that.
You see where the altar would have been as you move more through these ruins, but It's is a space where it once was, again seemingly removed.
Oh, looks like someone surely wanted to defile this place.
Yeah,
Oh.
give me some time. You guys use your eyes to look around, and I'm going to start ritual casting detect magic to see if maybe there's something that I can find with that.
All right. Those of you guys looking around, give me perception checks, please.
Sure. I'm just gonna help Vic look around. And just give
I'm
him
gonna
some
roll straight because I
extra
can't think of any reason to be smelling for anything right now.
Alright, 26 total then.
Nice.
24.
23.
Shit.
All right. You come to where pillars still stand, and there is etched in them characters that you would recognize as celestial. The language moving, and there's 5 pillars. The rest seem to have been given the same treatment of someone cutting some of it off. And on 3 of the pillars, you can see it looks like a process has begun to do the same to them.
Do those markings, they look fresh? Or some of them?
You look as you compare it to where time has gone over the rest, and they do appear quite recent. Especially the ones on the pillars that have not been complete.
You know, I think someone's meticulously taken apart this place to shut out the magic completely. I think once this place is done with, I think Bahamut's magic will no longer work here at all. It's gonna disappear.
Could be the ghost or ghosts, or maybe the librarian, or whoever this person is.
Looking
it's
down
a-
also from where the ruins are, you can see now there are creatures that seem to move, some in straight lines, including what appear to be shadowy dragon whelps that patrol, as well as incorporeal forms that resemble guards, black, but not within the temple grounds.
Could I make my the center of the temple space and try to use grim psychometry on the temple? Because in part of it says at the DM's discretion, suitably high roll might cause character to experience brief visions of the past, connected to the dark history, trying to place touched by evil.
Sure. Give me a survival there. Yeah, history.
History. It's not that high. It's only a 13.
I would say you don't get any visions, though you can tell from the unusual evenness of these cuts that this is very consistent force. And from your works, something that undead could easily accomplish. Ones that would apply their strength perfectly evenly, given its mystic source. Glenn, as you complete your ritual, there is a single door frame that is arched. That strong gives us a very strong aura around it. It's blue, and the aura itself, you can see the general shape of wispy skulls forming around it. And the School of Magic is Conjuration.
Trying to think what the hell cleric spells or conjuration so that I could, so in character I could be like, oh, that's this, because I know that kind of magic.
So the spell itself does, like, yeah, I mean, it
No, I know. I'm just trying to think how Glenn would
Sure, how does he
process
interpret it? Yeah.
interpret it.
Summon your patriot sugar daddy.
All right. 1 second while this filters. All right. Create food and water. Spirit guardians. Guardian of faith. So summoning shit, and I'm seeing ghosts, or I'm seeing skulls. Boys, that there doorway is giving off some. You know how I summon the spirits around me sometimes. That, but I'm seeing little skulls come off of it. So maybe if one of you can, I don't know if this is the door where this librarian might be, but it's a door, which could, I've already divined that there's a door that we need to go through. I just don't know if it's this one. So do we want to just mark this one for now and maybe come back if we don't find another more potentially interesting door?
I think this is the door.
And see, the thing is, I don't know if it's we got to walk through the door and then it summons things, or if I potentially try and dispel this. If that is so, this door is just a frame, right? There's not an actual
right. It's an archway to walk through.
I'm not seeing that this would take us anywhere. Oh wait, plane shift does take you places. I had to look further down the list.
Can we see behind the door? Is there anything clearly behind it, or is it just an archway and we can't see through?
Just an archway. I mean, you see beyond it, but nothing that you wouldn't expect to see.
All right, boys. I also forgot that this kind of magic could take you places.
Well, that would make sense to the answer you got. That there's a doorway there, or there's a door there. So.
You know what? I came prepared for this. 1 second, and I sit down again, and I pull out some fancy leaves and vine dice. I think that's how I want to flavor it. Where to go? Excuse me. It's little vines with some with thorns, some with leaves, and I'm gonna cast augury, which takes a minute.
I look back at everyone. I'm like, do you guys think that he's so old just because all his spells take so much time?
I've only seen him really ritual casting.
I just feel I don't know, I feel so young and vibrant, but I'm also making spells go faster or making spells 1 into 2. I don't know. This efficiency is not up there. I don't know.
Yeah, as Robin is trying to talk, and Robin's pulls out a healing potion and pops it, just maintaining eye contact.
And actually, excuse me, it's 11 minutes because I'm ritual casting.
Oh my god!
I'm not going to waste the spell slot. And so the what I'm trying to get out of this is when we go through, is it going to be good? What happens if we go through the door? I'm going through the door, augury. That's the action that I want it to.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say. So what do you? Well, let me try this. What do you? So you're going through the door. It's trying to protect.
Like if that's good, because it
Ween or
doesn't say
woe.
specifics. It just says wheel is good results, woe is bad results. Wheel and woe is good
Right.
and bad results. So like but that's the specific action that I'm doing. Is like walking through this
Yeah.
archway. Like I don't think it takes into account what I would like it to be.
Yeah, it could be real. It could be real or woe. So it's not
Wheel or-
definitively woe.
Okay, so it's wheel and woe.
Yeah. So
All
from
right,
that,
boys.
you don't think it's an archway of devastation or anything like
Okay.
that.
Well, boys, I've got the gods are somewhat on my side this time. They said it's possibly good, possibly bad results. But that's the extent of my divinations today. Really,
Cool.
I don't think they're gonna get any more refined answers than that.
Sounds like life. It's good or
does.
it's bad sometimes.
It is, in
Well-
fact, good or bad sometimes. All right.
Well,
All right, am I walking through this door? Or
Yep,
we
I'll
just-
be right
okay,
behind you.
Cool. Robin just walks right through the archway.
And
Flaming great axe still in his hand.
I'm just following right behind, as is my position in the lineup of how we fight.
I'm gonna go next because I've been doing a lot of talking.
You got it.
Vic will file in second to last. Because I'm assuming Miraster wants to go in last.
That would
I
be
feel
fine.
like that's.
All right. In that case, one by one, you walk through as the first one. You see as they just get into the first steps of the archway, they vanish one by
Nice.
one.
And there's nothing behind. Like they just vanish through, and if you look at the other side of the archway, nothing, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
And we'll take our break.
Meow.
Indeed.
back to everything. I just saw Mariaster just playing with the bag of sand there.
Always that temptation. While you're busy doing that, I'll do this. Flick.
All right, then. You come into essentially a square room. Hundreds of blue flamed candles in wall niches flood the room with light. Against the north wall, two overstuffed leather chairs sit alongside a sideboard, holding a decanter of blood red wine and several bottles of liquor. Everyone's like, I didn't do it.
Ghosts. It's the ghosts.
I'm looking around for a librarian.
Yeah, opposites. Directly where you're standing, you do see two double doors.
Pardon the intrusion. Was looking for a librarian that I was informed of.
Sir, do you know anything of tact, my friend?
There's not a door to knock on. What do you want from me? I'm just announcing myself. I don't
There's
want them
double
to-
doors right over there.
He's getting old, you guys. He can't see those doors.
Are we sure he needs to be
You're
the
right.
captain? He keeps just blundering into things.
Robin's gonna walk up to the double doors and just knock. Just knock on
We
the.
came through a door already, guys.
Okay.
I'm-
Dun, 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 dun. You knock, and it echoes. Nothing.
I look around to see if there's any glyphs, words. Do I feel like anything is watching us?
I look around for a shield.
There's not a shield.
Just in case. It's like, hey, it was here already.
Vic's looking at the bottles of liquor.
Okay.
What does it smell like in here? It smells like a new place.
Okay. Look at the bottles. Look. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Is this Shin looking for the glyphs and stuff or something?
Oh, I thought.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't. I
It
know, I
was.
didn't.
Sorry, I had my mic up. 13.
Okay, 13. Do you see within the sideboard here, there are 8 bottles of what look like very fine spirits. You think each bottle is like worth 6 gold.
While they're doing that, I cast Goodberry and I'm slowly eating them to help me recover some of my health that I lost.
I guess then I just wanted to see. I guess if there's any thing on the wall that would represent who would live here, or
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, and I'd say the wine itself looks very good, and
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll throw that in my. I'll throw them in my bag.
okay.
There's 6 bottles, right?
Yeah, 6 of liquor, and you're taking the decanter of wine. Sorry, 8 bottles of spirits, and then there's the decanter of wine.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it all.
Okay, gotta be
Well,
careful
well-
with the decanter.
Well, wait, Vic, you can't leave them something. Just at least one.
Leave them the
Leave
decanter
who?
and the people who own this place.
Yeah, the decanter is probably gonna break in your bag anyways. Just
yeah, and
leave
it's
it.
full. Decanters are open. It's It's still
Robin, do you still
Fine.
let
I won't put the
eat?
decanter in my bag as he pops the top and takes a swig.
There's no
Fantastic.
He's
Mirror.
not chugging it, but he's carrying it with him and he's sipping it.
Mirror Store is going to attempt to hide in some dark corner in case some angry, something or other comes wandering in here because this is ridiculous.
So I've got 6 bottles of fine spirits.
8.
I need a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
One sec here.
Whoa.
Robin, are you still hurt?
I'm at 73 of 94.
I hand you 4 good berries. They heal 4 apiece.
Oh, fun. Thank you. 16.
Alright.
Thank you.
Disadvantage, con save.
I'll slide
that's
you a
not
healing
terrible.
potion.
That is a 17.
17. Okay. As you watch them drink, you see the liquid move oddly as though it rushes into Victor's mouth, and you feel things trying to shove their way down your throat. And in an instant, your retching reflex kicks in as you regurgitate on the floor, and you see 5 blood red blobs moving around.
God damn it, Vic!
Hey, normally stuff in nice bottles is nice. He'll go ahead, turn it upside down, and make sure everything else is empty.
Yeah, you
And
pour
we
it
have
all
a-
out.
Yeah, anybody have a? I mean, the decanter's still nice. I mean, anybody have something they want to? Do we want to keep the decanter, or should I just break it?
Are the little red blobs moving?
Yeah, I have to set this encounter up.
Oh my god!
I was like, oh, they did go for the wine. I go, okay. There we go.
All right, here we go.
Really? Are you
First, Vic-
surprised? Are you
Does the
surprised?
decanter turn into a shield?
I'm so glad I didn't wait for you to finish drinking to cast my damn good berry and eat them. As you guys are just looking around.
Glenn's eating some fruit snacks. He's got a bag of Welch's.
It's my trail mix.
Oh, you mean M&M's with obstacles?
No, I'm 90. I need the raisins. I'm not actually 90, but
89.
Hey, good source of fiber, man.
63. But yeah, good berries is where I get all my vitamin C all these years.
All right, roll initiative.
Who's she?
Okay, let's see here.
Advantage.
6, baby.
Damn. 12.
17.
Okay, very good. So I've got Glenn, Robin, Master, Shin.
It's gonna be a while for me. I'm gonna go get some water because I forgot to do that.
Perfect.
Okay, I got stuff for my first turn. Stuff on my first turn.
Hey man, my great axe is on fire, so.
Amazing. All right, Victor, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
How big are these red things?
You look at each one is maybe half an inch to an inch.
Oh, so they're very small.
Mhm.
I guess I'll just. They're right there. I guess I'll just quick pull my short swords and attack with them. Because they're right there.
Okay.
So first attack is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is 9 piercing damage.
Nice.
And second one is that's a 17 on the dice. So
Do they appear to be separate entities, or are they all squirming as they're getting stabbed?
Oh, they are squirming. They seem to be separate.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep stabbing at the one for another 9 damage.
Nice. All right, the second one on that one, it splits and begins to burn away.
Okay, third attack going at because Gloomstalker, I get an extra one.
Yes.
Uh,
I missed that.
that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is for 10 damage to that
Did you get
one.
your extra D8 in there?
Oh no.
Yeah.
There's a D8 on
Gloomstalker-
each of them, isn't it?
Well, no, it's just the third Gloomstalker.
Okay,
attack
so
is
then
the
that on that one.
D8,
So
yeah.
that is 10 plus another 5.
All
So
right.
15 damage on that one.
That one burns as well. Gone.
Okay, and then offhand attack.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Oh, that's gonna miss. That's a 12 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so that is just that is a flat 2 points of damage to that one.
Huh?
Well,
Is
offhand.
your
I
fighting
don't
style-
have dual
yeah.
fighter. I'm archery fighting style.
Oh.
Yeah. You
Because
don't add your modifier.
I'm normally way out, so I don't get my
I-
modifier on this one.
I forgot about that. I was like, how do you?
Yeah.
3 left.
Okay, you can put them out.
All right. So yeah, that was action, bonus action, and I guess I'll just stay there because there's these little tiny balls in front of me, and I just dispatched 2 of them quite easily.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried at the moment.
You got it. Shin.
Those are bold words
Hey, I said at the moment.
for not
Okay.
having seen what they do yet.
No, I've not. Other than trying to go down my throat, I'm like, I just killed 2 of them very easily,
That-
so I'm
and
not
that's-
worried at the moment.
That's not where you stop. Like that's enough for me.
Hey, I don't have any more. I don't have any more attacks. I can't action surge or nothing.
So as he starts to cultivate fire in his hand, his eyes goes black, and 2 bolts come out. As I cast firebolt, twin bolting, and I teleport 30 feet back. I had 2 of them there. It's 21 for one, 14 for the other.
You want to move 30 feet back?
Yep.
All right. So your 2 blasts. Boom, boom.
All right, and then I put this here. What the hell?
Tell me how I thought that was a tree for some reason. It's
It is a
Shin doing magic.
You're a dumbass.
It's
I thought it was a mushroom.
nice.
Oh, you're a dumbass.
Okay.
One is
Okay, so
one.
look at the camera angle. It looks like it could be a mushroom or a tree.
It
I
has legs.
Okay, Shin, what's your damage?
15 fire damage for the first one. 12 fire damage for the second one.
15 fire, then 12.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, the 2 that you fire at, boom, boom, they're gone.
All right. That's my turn.
And Maraster.
Maraster looks like he was about to drip some poison onto a blade, and then looks at these things like, huh, they're going down kind of quick. Takes a dart and just sends the first one flying. We'll do sharpshooter for this one.
You
So
got
that's
it.
going to be 22 to hit.
That hits.
And then plus 10 on the damage. That's going to be 20 damage.
20. And this last one disintegrates at the touch, and you're left back in the empty room.
Does my blade stay put when these things disintegrate? Like the dart?
Yeah.
Why'd you make me set up this goddamn room?
I said you might not need to.
I
Um,
didn't get that
I sure hope those weren't friends of this librarian that we're
Yeah,
hopefully meeting.
yeah,
Could've been
and
a snack.
Vic, can you put the bottles back, please?
No,
Yes, you could. You can.
I
May
could.
you?
I won't.
May you please?
No,
We need you to depart with the bottles, friend.
they're in my backpack already.
That's all right, buddy. I got you.
I can kick your backpack and make it go away.
Vic at that point starts like swirling around so you can't get to him.
Vic, don't make me say it.
It came from the decanter. I can put the decanter back.
Oh,
Nothing came from this from the booze.
We don't
At
know
least this
that. I'm gonna slowly remove the decanter from Vic's hands, and then just take a whiff of see like if there's traces of any other strange scent in there.
I slowly start ritual casting detect poison and disease.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go again.
Old man musty as summoning. Shit.
Vic, you can hand it over, or I could lift it off if you choose one.
Yeah, Vic, we don't want to have to force it off you, but we all think it's a good idea. That if you just put it back, maybe you can ask after, but right now I think it's a good idea if you put it back.
You know, I knew a guy that once said it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So,
And how's he doing?
he reaches into the bag, unstoppers one of the spirits, and takes a swig.
At least let me check it for poison, you idiot.
All right. It burns, but it's good. Honey, like a nice cure. It's good, good,
Ooh.
good.
Oh, that's good.
Mir Esther starts looking at him like he's expecting the vital signs to drop. Like, it's anytime now. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
takes a
let's see.
second swig, stoppers it, puts it back in his backpack.
You just don't learn.
Robin's gonna go back to the door and just try a handle, like the double doors in the corner, just see if they're unlocked.
Coming in, I guess. I don't see any things right else on the wall to depict who might live here.
No.
Okay.
So it was 2 chairs and a side table where all the liquor was, and then mostly an empty room, except
Yeah.
for the 100 blue flame candles.
Yeah.
Well, I probably pissed off someone's or destroyed someone's after work aperitif at the very least. So I wouldn't expect them to be happy with this. Are the candles ordinary or?
You stand over near them, and they don't seem to give off any heat.
Okay.
Shin looks under the table because his imaginary friend told him to.
Looking on the table, you don't see anything of note.
See, I told you. All right. Well, you guys want to go in? I guess we can make ourselves known and try not to destroy anything.
I knocked, I didn't get an answer. I'm trying a handle and trying to
Alright.
push the door open.
I
Okay.
can't hope we can get a handle of this.
You push in to an extremely large room, lit in very much the same way. A large rectangular table made of dark wood occupies an empty balcony. On one corner of the table sits a silver service bell and a conical lamp. Behind the desk, a wrought iron rail overlooks the library's ground floor. And down you see gas lamps and book stacks. And even here, you see in this room, around the balcony, Here, there are book stacks on all the walls.
There are so many stories here.
They could be recipe books. They could be spell books. They could be anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
Book books.
even if they are spell books, they all tell a story, someone's past. If you cast the right spell, you can learn much about anybody's objects and personal artifacts. Everything's a story.
You know, I once worked with a captain who got a bunch of empty journals and put them on a bookshelf so that people would think he was very smart. So it's possible that they've done this here.
That's
So there could be absolutely no stories on that shelf.
Could be.
you could be right, but once we find the librarian, if we could, hopefully we can see some of these stories. I don't want to just take any books without asking.
Might have
Just-
a hunch
just-
on how to find the librarian.
As I'm finishing up the detect poison ritual, you know, Aramin did have a lot of tales, but he never wrote them down. I could see him putting just journals on a shelf.
Robin's gonna ding the bell on the desk. Or like ring it or like however it works. Try to call the librarian.
Within 30 feet of me, do I sense the presence of any poisonous creatures or diseases?
You do not.
All over Mirasty.
All over.
Okay.
At least 7 different kinds.
Please DM me because I know I identify the kind of poison.
I'll say them.
Amazing. So you ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Pardon me. It's a library. I don't want to be loud.
Yeah, it rings out. And it's silent for a moment as it fades. And the light sources around you, some of the candles on the desk and around the walls, abruptly explode. And I need each of you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm doing
17.
Hey,
12.
not terrible. 15.
17.
17.
All right. In that case, as it goes off, the room area suddenly darkens and it is black. And you will take half of this radiant damage. So I roll it. Here it is. So all right, that is 59 half to 29 radiance.
For everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay.
Because you're all passed.
Your boy's bloody.
Wait, I passed with a 12?
Oh, I didn't hear the 12. You take 59.
Want to be fair, but goddamn, I am far more than bloody.
As a note,
So far,
Robin,
we have only fought 5 little tiny half-inch blobs and we're not looking good.
Oh fuck.
As a note, Robin's great axe is still on fire for the Crimson Rite. If that casts any light in like the immediate area.
It's one of the lights that exploded,
Oh, fun.
and therefore it got it put out magically.
Can it? Can that happen?
These things can.
Wait, they put out his blood.
They put
right?
on my Crimson Rite?
It's a source of light, right?
Well, it just doesn't say it. I'm just assuming because it's fire on an axe. But if it's put out, it's put out.
I am good because it's really up to you. I would say if we use it as a light source, it very specifically can put out any light source, even magical ones.
Okay.
If it's not a light source, then you're fine. If it's like just the image of fire or
A
something.
la wall of fire, not producing light.
Correct. So you can do it either way. I just
Yeah.
choose
It
that
doesn't
that's
say-
the choice.
Yeah, it doesn't say cast any light, so I'll just.
Yeah, so I would
assume
say it
it's-
doesn't cast light, it's up. Perfect.
Cool.
It just doesn't
Awesome.
give you any vision. Totally cool with that. Because I totally get that. So alright. Now let's do it this way. Alright, and in that case, as these 5 creatures go ahead and roll me initiative.
I'm rolling so
18.
bad.
18.
I got a 5.
That was a bad roll, but I got a 20.
Oh boy. Bad roll, and you're still ahead of me.
I rolled a 6 on the dice, so
Yeah,
that is a bad
that's
roll.
incredible.
I burned a superiority die and I only got a 12.
Okay.
I'm rolling sub 10s on everything.
I'm gonna switch dice. Let's try these dice.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. All right, so let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. All right. So, does anybody not have dark vision?
I don't.
I also don't.
Okay. So you're-
I do because of my belt.
okay. So there's 2 of you essentially don't have vision here.
If it is dim light, I'm also invisible.
Yep. All right. Those of you senior, you can. Well, you're invisible to creatures who have dark vision,
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
very specifically.
Yes.
Which means if they have blind sight, you are not invisible.
Okay. Do they have blind sight?
They do.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Uh-huh.
to the other members in the group that have dark vision, I'm invisible to you.
Yeah, because I don't know where they went. And you see these things. They're flapping, and it looks like they're long claws. Within the palm, there is an eye surrounded by teeth. Yeah.
Out of character, have we fought these things before?
As players, you have.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, the exploding lights thing reminded me of somebody.
Oh. We
Oh.
ran from them, if you recall.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So the first one is going right up to who rang the bell?
Robin.
Robin. And can you see Robin?
I can.
Okay. Very good. So it goes to kind of grab your face with a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
So it grabs and the eye mouth comes in, starts chewing on your cheek. For
Oh, my new beard.
Chipping it out. That is 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then Vicar, it's your turn.
All right. I will go ahead and shoot at one that is not actually. You know, I am going to shoot at the one that's on his face because I don't know nothing about them. That is a. I didn't sharpshooter it, so that is just 24 to hit. Hello.
Okay. Yes, 24 hits.
Okay. That's not very good. That's a 6 damage. And then I will do sharpshooter on my next two. So second one is 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that is 21 damage.
Okay, did you give me damage for the first one already?
Yes, it was 6.
6 and then 21.
Yep, so 27 total. And then third and final one, sharpshooter again. That is 13 to hit.
13 will miss.
Phooey. And then I will go as far away as I can, which is a total of 40 feet away
40
from
feet.
them.
Okay.
Probably into some corner somewhere. And then I will bonus action. Forgot to do it beforehand, so I guess I'll do it now. I'll Hunter's Mark that one.
You got it. All right. This next one, you see flies over to Glenn. Ooh, horrible, horrible. 8.
Miss, thankfully.
Yeah, this with advantage too. So whew, it flies. You feel this thing kind of come by your face, and you're able to duck out of the way as it circles around, hunting. And Robin.
All right. Bonus action. Robin needs like spells and like becomes the werebear. Bonus action. I'm gonna mark that off, and just going to start hacking away at the thing that just tried to eat his face. Why did I just roll with it? I'm gonna re-roll that because I didn't have advantage. That is gonna be 16 to hit.
That hits.
Hey. So that first attack will do almost max. So it's 11 plus 6 is 17 plus 6 is 23. 6 of that being fire damage.
Okay, very good. You see it begins burning. Some of its wings begin curling up, blackened. It's still up.
Second swipe is a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's 18 slashing, 2 fire.
Nice. How do you want to kill it?
So this thing had its hand up against Robin's face, and I guess it like went from like Robin being like 3.5 feet tall to now being like 7 feet tall. So Robin's kind of like lops off the arm, and the burning cleaving strike just like bisects it down the middle as it just kind of like burns away. And then with his 50 feet of movement, he's just going to run right up to the next one. Just be right in something's face.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. Since you ran right up to it, it'll go ahead and try to eat your face.
Cool.
The straight roll is just 23.
Okay.
Good. As it begins tearing out from your chin, taking some of that beard out for 11 necrotic damage.
Gotcha. We're in bloodlust territory.
And Naraster.
All right. Having seen Glenn look like he doesn't exactly have his wits, eyes about him. There we go. Marastra will go ahead and flick a dart at the one closest to Glenn. It's within 5 feet. I don't have disadvantage, so that should be sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll sharpshooter as well, as I mentioned. So it's going to be -5, 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so damage is going to be 19 plus where's the magic button? 19 plus 9, so 28.
Got it. How do you want to kill it?
Just right through the head. Just clean, quick, clinical, fling the dart right through it.
Nice. Right through the palm.
Yep. And then we've also got the one on Robin as well, so second attack's going to go to that one. Still sharpshooter. That probably won't make it. That's a 8 to hit.
Yeah, no, it kind of turns and his fingernails flick it off.
Okay. And then I don't need to use bonus action to hide. I'm not directly in reach. So none of these guys are close enough to me to actually threaten, right?
Right.
Cool. Use a quick toss or don't. Bonus action to apply my basic poison to the next dart.
Yeah,
And then as long as I'm, 20 feet from them would be enough. I'll stay where I am.
And then Shin.
How many of these do we have left? How many did you guys kill?
Because Shin can't see.
2 down, 3 up.
There's angry bear noises coming out from Robin.
Yeah, well,
Can you not speak in your werebear form?
I can, but bloodlust. I'm under half hit
Oh,
points.
gotcha.
so actually, centering on the noise that I know where Robin is, I pull out a crystal filled with phosphorescent water, and no one can probably see because it's dark, but my eyes get good black, and there's like a black tendril visage behind me, like shadow. And then suddenly a pattern of colorful light was centered within the range of Robin in a 30-foot cube. Everyone that basically is stunned and has to cast this wisdom save, but everyone of my friends see the pattern and almost smile as they are not affected by that as I use careful spell.
Perfect.
I
Okay, yeah,
will-
you're able to get the 3 that are up.
Cool.
I would
Now be
say.
wisdom 18. And
Got it.
yeah, I'll just move back. Maybe actually, I heard Glenn earlier, so maybe I'll teleport closer that way.
Okay. You see, the rest of you see that there is only one that is affected by this. And then, you can see in the light, you cast it. This thing is going to fly at Shin.
Good thing I moved to near Glenn.
I can't see to help you.
Shit.
All right, that's a 21 to hit.
I'm going to cast shield.
I guess fair enough. You feel you feel the claws come around your head as the mouth comes in, and just in time, put the shield up to prevent the mouth from biting into you. Very good, and it'll stay there, Glenn.
I'm gonna just kind of try to walk my way backwards out of this darkness if I can, because I can't see shit.
Well, it's more like light sources have gone away.
So is it dim light?
Why would it be dim?
Okay, so there's no candles on anywhere.
Not around you. So not enough that shed light into this area.
Okay, got it. I thought the darkened square in the picture you sent was where it was like dark.
No. The light some of the light source where you were by that desk, it went away.
Okay, got it. So then I guess I'll. So there's not like magical darkness on us currently, so I guess I will cast light on my shield.
You got it.
And then
Yeah, so you shed light, and you can see all these things clearly.
okay, so then bonus action, I will shift into my. Well, how many are left?
3.
And
Okay,
1 or 2 are incapacitated. I didn't remember.
One's incapacitated.
1.
Then
okay.
never mind. I am not gonna shift. That feels like a waste. But now that people can see, I guess that's it. That's all I got because I had to use my action to cast light.
Okay, this last one that would go is incapacitated.
Nice. Yay.
And we're back to Vicavar.
Alright, I will go ahead and move my Hunter's Mark onto one that is not incapacitated,
Yep, you got it.
and I will Sharpshooter. 18 to hit.
Yes.
And that is 3, 9, 24 damage.
All right, so this is bloodied.
Do I get sneak attack on it? Do I have somebody within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
So, an extra 4 damage from sneak attack. And then second one, same one, sharpshooter again.
Got it.
14 to hit.
That is going to miss.
Phooey.
Yeah. Just flies around in circles.
And then I will bonus action hide as best I can.
All right. Stealth check and Robin.
Cool. So if there isn't one, I'm gonna have to make a wisdom save real quick. He fails. It's a DC 8. I rolled a 2 plus 5. So I just gotta move up to the closest creature to me,
I think is one of these things still.
and I'm just gonna unleash on that one.
Yeah, this is the one that Vicavar was aiming at.
That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
I can reroll 1 damage. 1, 12. So that's 18 slashing, 5 fire.
Nice.
All right. It curls up and dies.
Cool. How much movement did I use to get up to that one?
Probably would have been 15.
15? Cool. I have 35 feet of movement left. I'll use however much movement I can to get to the next nearest creature to me. It doesn't have to be another creature. It could be literally any creature.
Oh, that's right. In that case, that is going to end up being Shin.
How do I break you out of this? Because I feel like as
I gotta be above half hit points.
As part of joining the crew, I would have required to know that.
Yes, you would know. Mechanics wise, if I'm below half hit points, I am in bloodlust.
They just have to get above. Yeah, they're
Okay, so I just gotta
when
get
they're
this.
injured, they're like this until they're no longer injured.
So
Noted.
Or until they're significantly more injured.
against Shin, that's a natural one.
Also, I forgot I already used my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark, so disregard my hiding.
Okay.
That's a natural one against Shin.
Oh,
So yeah.
Nice.
Anything else to do? I didn't do any unarmed strikes, so I can't do that. Yep, that'll be my turn.
got it. This was Robin. I don't know what just happened, but that was Robin's turn. So let's go to Miraster.
All right. Still one on Glenn, right? No, I killed that one. There's two left.
There's one incapacitated and one that is crawling around Shin.
Okay, so close enough to Shin within 5 feet, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's sharpshooter and Shin that first dart out. That's going to be -5. 22 to hit should hit.
That hits.
This one is poison, but I'll roll damage, then the poison, then the sneak attack.
Yep.
So that's going to be 18 plus 9 is 27 plus, where is the silly thing on this? 9 more poison, so that's 36.
Yes. It is bloodied as heck.
All right, and that's first attack, second attack, same target, still sharpshooter.
Okay.
That's
Are you gonna
be
do that again?
Probably 13 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
13's a miss. All right.
Here, whiz by my ear. Oh,
So yeah, I like little bees
Yeah,
going
there's
by.
just
them.
blood sprayed all over Shin.
And then one's bloodied, one's relatively healthy looking.
Yes, it incapacitated.
Okay. So the one I was already working on, I'll burn a superiority die and do a quick toss as a bonus action.
Nice.
So third shot goes out, also sharpshooter. That is going to be 13 to hit again as a miss with sharpshooter.
Yep.
All right. That's it for me. Stay put.
Okay. Then Shin.
yeah, I don't want this thing on me. Not at all. Nope.
Yeah, it's not grappled. I just like for flavor, it's right there.
Oh, okay, cool. But how close is right there?
Within, I mean, mechanically 5 feet.
Okay, 5 feet.
Right,
I just wanted to know for spells and such. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. You can't occupy your space. It's more fun if it's crawling at your face.
No, for sure. I just want to make sure to know and blah 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 blah. I want to move back. I mean, I guess I'm not afraid. I'm gonna just firebolt it right in front of me. I don't care.
Is that disadvantage or do you have a feat?
No, I'll be at disadvantage.
All right.
I'm not afraid. Okay, 19.
That'll hit.
That'll be 8 fire damage.
Nice.
I'm like,
And very good targeting. Anything else?
and that'll be it for my turn.
All right, Glenn.
Damn it, Robin! And I will cast Aura of Vitality as my action. And
Yay!
start
That's why
the-
he went over to him for.
Start the process of healing up Robin so he stops trying to murder us.
Are you close to? Well, you're close to me too. So
Yeah, Robin's like right on top of you.
Yeah.
How much?
10.
Yay! I am no longer bloodlusty.
Oh!
do I get 10 as well? Then is that what that
No,
means?
no, to Aura of Vitality, I
Oh.
pick one person.
Oh, I thought it was your thing, your other thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so-
Because I'm also hurt, and this is a 10-round spell, so I'm hoping to get some use out of it. That's my turn. If I can get away from from these monsters without getting attacked, I would.
Yeah, it's incapacitated, so you can kind of
Yeah,
move.
so
at a
I'll,
good
I'll
distance.
walk away.
Yeah. Then it is up to the top here. So Vakover.
All right, how many are left?
There's just one there that's on the ground, incapacitated.
Okay. I guess I'll put my.
Actually, I'm sorry, it's not on the ground. I forgot. They still move, so it's still flying around.
Okay, then I will bonus action move my Hunter's Mark to it and Sharpshooter at it
Got it.
for 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So Hunter's Mark, and do I have sneak attack on it?
It's not near anybody.
Okay, then.
But yeah,
That is 12 plus, so 27 damage. And then second one, also sharpshooter.
Got it.
That is 22 to hit,
That hits.
and that is 24 piercing damage.
Alright. How do you want to kill it?
So as it's kind of flapping its wings, first shot kind of spins it around, hits one of the wings and spins it around, and then the second one through its back, so it just right through the pupil, the arrowhead sticks out as it plops down after that.
Nice. Yeah, and it falls down. What would you like? Now, there seems to be nothing else of danger here.
Robin raises his axe above his head as if he's about to like strike down a
Strike.
shin, and then just kind of like,
Oh, because wisdom save?
no, because I'm over half hit points.
Oh, good.
Just like go, looks like you're about to slash down, but like then you start stretching. It's like, yeah.
I tickle your armpit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Shin, sorry about the shower. Do you need a cloth or something?
I guess I can deal for now, and it goes well with the green, I guess.
Yes, Acor, yes.
Is that blood?
That's totally blood.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I just manually rolled all my healings because this is a minute. We're all beat to shit. So did anybody else fail besides me?
I'm not looking so hot.
Okay, but everybody took at least 29.
Yeah.
So, I will also cast Goodberry. Twice. So I'll give each of you 5 good berries to start. So that's 20. Actually, no. Hold on to those because let me heal first. So I rolled 13 and 16, so that's 29. Let me take these first two. Shin, take 23.
Okay.
That's the second two.
I'm almost full.
Miraster, take the next two, which is also 23.
Got it.
Vic, take 21. And Robin, take 9.
Cool.
And so then now I've got so let's say I have my 20 good berries back. So who needs good berries that's close to topped off?
I could use I don't know how many yours
Four,
do, but
it's 4 HP each.
I have 6 HP until top.
6 to, okay, so have a good berry.
Same.
Okay, so have a
I'm
good berry.
sitting at about
18.
2/3 health.
Me too, actually.
Same. So we'll split the other 18, 6 apiece.
So 24.
Yes, because there's 18 good berries left total, so
Okay.
24.
Awesome.
All right, that'll get me most of the way.
I am now only 10 under. I'm still a bear.
In your case, that matters.
Yes, it does. And I'm a bear for an hour.
All right. This is why we normally keep him 30 feet ahead of us.
I can move 50 feet around above table.
Even as a Kender?
I have mobile.
Fuck.
Mobile, and I
Yeah, but I need to be within 30 feet of you to do my stuff. So
Then that's why you're second.
Yeah.
all right.
And I try to be as far away as possible.
So the candle that was on the desk exploded and initiated this?
All of the candles exploded.
Yes.
Okay. So
Do we want to try relighting a candle?
No, let's not do that. I've got my light up. I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna say, guys. Start ritual casting detect magic. While they look around.
Vic's gonna pull out the spirit that he already unstoppered earlier, and he's gonna take a few more swigs of it while we wait.
I prepped hella rituals.
I'm just gonna go over to a little bookshelf and say, "Please, book universe." I'm just gonna look at the book. Don't hurt me. And then I grab a book.
Okay.
Also, just out of habit, Vic is gonna go around and collect his arrows. Not that it really matters, but it's something he's doing.
Mirror does the same thing. Every one of his blades he can find, he pulls back in.
Yeah.
Okay, moving more into where the book racks are. There's gas lamps attached to the balcony's support pillars that dimly illuminate rows of bookshelves. You see spectre figures move between the stacks, replacing and removing books.
Oh, what? Hey, what you guys looking for?
Subtlety wins again.
They don't respond.
Oh, well, it must be really important.
Give me an insight check.
Sure. 22.
Watching their movement, and as they are moving, they seem to be with a almost rage-like fervor of searching, looking, grabbing a book that seems to contain something that they want, and then moving with it. You are
Right.
pretty sure that disrupting them and continually to try to get them from their work or touching any of the books will cause them will be met with violence.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave you guys to it. And I will go back to everyone and listening to Glenn do his guttural or chanting, whatever the hell he does. So I was thinking about going to do some light reading, and there's a lot of specters grabbing books and stuff, and they seemed real adamant about what they were doing, and I feel like if we stop them from what they're doing or grab some books, that they're really not going to like it.
Did they seem to be acting autonomously, like they had free will, or replaying previous lives, or just like wandering around angrily?
Just seems like they were really looking for something. They would grab a book, look through, and then they go off and they'd look for another one. But I mean, if we go through and I don't know if we're sneakily about it, or if we don't really disturb them in any way, we could probably at least walk through it.
I am a big bear with a flaming axe. Maybe not
Ye-
stealth for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Did it look like they were going like one direction when they find a book?
It just seemed like they moved on to the next bookshelf. Is that right, Matt? They were kind of just going bookshelf to bookshelf.
Yeah, searching the books firstly, and I would say you feel like it's like anything else. If they notice you take a book, you didn't get the sense that there was like a magic sense that they might have.
Right. Right. So,
But it basically looks like people were very adamantly researching something.
Do you? I don't know, Glenn. Do you have any spells or anything that can locate certain books or the objects or things?
Just, I'll be with you in 5 minutes.
What kinds of books would you want to locate?
I don't know. There's someone that would get this damn librarian here. That's for sure.
I mean, if ringing the bell didn't do it, they probably know that we're here. Maybe they're just busy in the loo. Maybe it could be a number of things.
Maybe this isn't her desk.
No,
There's
it's
a guy at the
possible.
librarian's desk.
Possible there are different desks.
Or maybe an index to see where our location of the shield.
Robin just kind of like slumps down into the ground like that bear on the side of the road. Just like that kind of waves. Just sits down on the ground next to Glenn.
Mirror Store absent-mindedly scratches Robin's ears. What? I lived in the woods for too long. What do you want?
And as the room I showed you to, there does seem to be another door that might lead to a room off of this area too. And then there's the stairs and the stacks.
Well, if we can move through, let's. You guys want to try the stairs, or do you guys want to try this door?
Do we want to wait until Master Glenn is done? It's
Oh.
only another minute or two.
Well, yeah. I mean, of course. After that, I'm not gonna leave Glenn behind. He could barely see where we're going.
He could barely see where we're going.
Hey, I can hear really well, and I can sense almost everyone's mind that's within 30 feet of me.
You reacted a bit strangely to having Blaze fly in front of your face. I saw.
If I die, then, they say it'll be like another plane adventure. And there'll be more stories.
Well, what's the old quote? Not afraid of dying. I just don't want to be there when it happens.
Sure.
All right, let's wait the additional minute or two until Glenn's done with his
Yeah. So,
thing, and
Glenn,
then try the door.
so you're doing detect magic?
Yeah, and I'll just start walking around the room trying to see, like, what triggers.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say there really isn't anything magical right here that you see. Nothing's triggering right now.
Yeah, no, it's a. Just double check.
30
So,
feet that you
Yeah,
can
30 feet. So, with my light spell up, I have vision in that range.
Yeah, and there's other things that are providing light.
Yeah. So just
okay.
going around literally at that range, like I see the wall and I gauge it, and I'm like, all right, and I just start walking.
And from this floor, nothing magical really hits your
All right.
stuff.
My vote's the stairs, but this door seems pretty curious to me.
I guess actually, as you get close to the door, there is a magical aura. There's actually what you kind of sense is a magical aura that's just peeking through the door that you think might inhabit the room beyond.
And am I able to get what it's kind of saying,
Yes.
so to speak?
100%. The aura it's going to give off here is illusion.
All right. If we're going through this door, keep your eyes sharp. It's trying to trick us. My vote's the door, just because of what the divine already told us. But I'm open to a vote.
I mean, we're already right next to the door.
Okay, door people.
All right, Robin, through the door then.
All right. And he'll just kind of like shoulder check the door.
Just even check if it's locked.
No.
Who needs thieves picks? We've got a bear.
Yeah.
Okay, so you open, and inside you see dozens of hive-like shelves that cover the walls of the chamber, each stuffed with ancient loose scroll cases. Some of the cases are sealed with wax. Two bearded, shadowy figures wearing mages' robes silently arrange the scroll cases on the shelves, dripping spectral dust behind them. And while you notice the figures throughout the other library were all essentially identical, resembling a woman in librarian robes, these are individual from each other. And they open and they turn and they growl. Coming in. We have what you find. Actually, they try to say you notice their mouths just sort of silently move.
So it looks like they're talking, but they're not saying anything.
Correct.
Okay.
Can you hear me? And I speak in their mind.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Shin. What's your name?
I'm Brada. It's my friend Amicus.
That's what do you do here, Brada? What's your job?
We sort the scrolls.
How long have you been doing that for?
200 years.
Is it a contract job or are you getting paid and you enjoy this?
The librarian has put us into her service.
Usually people that do that aren't very nice. Is she not a nice lady?
Kiona, the Dreadlord? No.
Kiona. I think back and see if I've ever heard that name.
History check.
Do you say that name out loud?
Sure.
Would that ring a bell to any of us?
Any of you can give me one.
Would I have anything for my hunter's bane on that? Fey Fiend or Undead?
Yes.
15.
I only got a 10.
18.
Natural 19 for 21.
Hey. Interesting enough, you've picked up, you said the opportunity to pick up certain things about Kiona the Dreadlord from the Dark Toe Library.
Mm.
And in about it, she is obsessed with finding information that would lead to a special book called the Codex Mortis. And you would know that around Arcto there are rumors that it is within the library. Heard that she created her own research library within a demiplane in order to find and research it.
Wow. I've never really heard that before, but it seems like some of my friends might know her from the expressions on their faces. Where does Kimura reside in this place?
She moves around.
That makes
She
sense.
needs no sleep nor rest.
Oh. Is she like alive or is she dead?
I mean, she's as live as we are. As you see these ghostly figures.
Oh. Fair enough. Well, we're looking for a shield. Do you know where any shields might be? Maybe there's something we could do for you in the meantime.
Hmm. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm going to use an inspiration. Just in case. Okay. Okay.
Can I cast guidance since he hasn't said his result yet?
Sure.
All right. Let's see here. That's going to. Oh, I guess I'll do the guidance and cast it. That was a 4. Okay. So 2 to that. So 32.
She's typically in her office. If she was to help us dispel the ward in this room, it keeps any from speaking.
Oh, yeah, sure. I could try to look for that.
Is this all happening in Shin's mind? I'm assuming because he's
Yeah, use
telepathically?
telepathy because they can't actually talk
Yeah.
because of the,
Oh.
the ward.
Yeah.
Wow.
What ward you say, Shin?
Yeah, they have a ward in here.
Like somebody that's keeping track of the prisoners?
Well, at least that's not allowing them to speak.
Oh, a ward in here. Gotcha. I thought you said warding.
Oh no, sorry.
Where is it? And I'll see what I can do.
Oh, well, I don't know. We should look for it.
We'll
You know
ask
where-
them.
I am.
So
You
I mean,
know-
you can see it itself if you cast it within the room because you have detect magic up, Glenn.
That dropped when I cast guidance, but what I've seen it as
Yeah,
I was
you
walking
saw
in.
it. That was the aura you saw. You saw
Got
this
it.
aura.
So, did they agree to help us?
Yeah, they said that if we dropped the ward, they would help us.
All right, I'll give it a go.
She's usually in her office, but she can move around.
Where is that?
What we haven't learned. Let's see if they can talk to us normally.
All right, I'm gonna try and cast Dispel Magic.
All right, give me an ability roll there.
Oh, that was-
Guidance. No.
Hey, on Thursday, like 4 of us have it, so we get to just yell it out all the time. So that is an 11 on the die, so 16.
16. With that, you push it out, and you can see 5 sigils around the room begin to crumble. Shh. Thank you.
Ah, yes. Name's
Hi.
Glenn. What should I call you?
This is Barada. This is Micus.
Barada and Micus. Pleasure.
We honestly, I don't think we mean Kiana too much harm. I think we just want the shield, but anyway, we can help here. I guess we would try to do what we can. Robin, I saw your face. I mean, you looked even in with your bare face, you were showing much expression when I mentioned her.
Oh no, I just remembered stuff I read on, like briefly on Darktow. Nothing important. All like the reaction, most of the reaction was just me, Aiden, thinking of things.
Well, Robin, care to share with the class?
Yeah, Robin cast
Specifically-
exposition and just info dumps in bare voice.
Codex
All about-
Mortis does the Codex Mortis ring a bell to
He
anybody?
hides the fact that it's rumored to be in the Darktow library, though.
Okay, does not share that.
Yeah.
Wait, that the Codex is in the Darktow library?
That's what it's
rumored to be.
Oh, I thought it was rumored to be in this library.
Nope, Darktow library. Kiona made a library versus to try to like find out where it is.
Yeah,
Got
I would
it.
say within what the Codex, you know that it is a tome of powerful necromancy, and supposedly Kiona, a historian archaeologist, stumbled upon it in her travels, and she was able to cast one spell after studying it for months and months and months, which destroyed her body.
Damn.
And it is rumored that after the spell was cast, the Codex vanished.
In everyone's mind, I guess. I guess I'll start with Glenn. You know, this is our I guess I wouldn't know that you left it out. I guess I'll ask. Robin, is there more to that story?
No.
Fair enough.
Insight check.
Was that?
I did it in his mind,
Yeah.
so
Oh.
well, I guess we can try to go to her office and talk to her.
So what do this Barada and Micus look like?
Bearded humans.
So, where's the office?
Also, how long have you all been here?
They were said about 200 years.
200 years.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that.
Oh.
I would have filled y'all in with some.
So they're ghosts, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll surely love to help out. And
What? Why
Go
did
ahead.
she want to silence you all?
To keep us imprisoned and to prevent us from using our magic.
Oh, you're spellcasters.
Yes, and the scrolls here, they're all quite powerful. She, to find more information, she sacrificed us to open a gateway to hell.
Oh,
That's rough,
See?
buddy.
buddies.
Buddies.
Now we might be able to find a new service. We might, if we can make it out, as long as we look for the Codex. She can't get us back now that the ward is under. Uses can't act against her.
Shin there mentioned earlier in the previous room that if we touched any books, that like the caretakers there would respond with hostility. Could we have some of these?
Yes, if you wish to have the scrolls. They just, if she sees you stealing from her, she might not be pleased.
Touche. Could you
I won't
introduce
stop
us? Or would that hinder you escaping?
Avanos.
Just point. If you'd be so kind as to point us in the right direction, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Still cannot say precisely, but downstairs.
I look around for stairs that were leading down, because the other stairs in the other room were leading up, right?
No, they're leading down.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in an upper area looking down.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It's like darkened area. That's actually the bottom floor.
Oh, okay. Cool. And there's no other door in this room, right?
No.
All right. Well,
So what's your plan then, Vibrato? Where are you going to go?
They kind of search around. I found it. I go, and this should open a hole in the demi-plane so that we can get out.
Oh, okay. Well, it was nice knowing you, I guess, and maybe we can be you owe us one or something, or you don't have to really. We did it because we wanted to, but you seem like good people to know.
our ship, the Twilight Devil, is currently docked at what the hell's that? Glint Shore. If you want to hang out with us for a bit, maybe exchange some knowledge.
All right. And then who's training Arcana here?
I have some Arcana.
You
I
proficient?
got proficiency in Arcana.
All right. Go ahead, give me a Arcana check.
19.
19. Is there talking about that a demi-plane? Realize that there's no way out except by the person who has cast it. And a very specific way to get out that they would have created.
Oh shit. Shin, do you reveal that to us?
Yeah, so I'm like, wait, so you found a spell to get out of this place? Does that mean you created this place?
No, just if we work as friends, one of the ways is to cast a spell in us. If we go to where the door is and we use this and they hold the scroll, this should be enough to get this out.
Is there another one of those? Pointing at the scroll.
No, it's only one. It's good for two people.
Okay, that doesn't really help our situation then.
And going to scroll, this does seem to be dimension door.
Cool. That's not on my spell list. Well, gang.
I do know somebody that has that spell on their spell list. They're just not here.
You fucker.
They did it in the fight, so they took you with them. So.
Oh, you're right. Oh, Christ. Well.
Well, maybe we could offer to to search for the book, or and for the shield in exchange for the shield?
Yeah, mayhaps, but we'll also need some other treasure. Otherwise, we're going to be giving them 33% of the ship.
Fair enough. I guess we could take some of these scrolls.
Maybe.
Bretta and Micus aren't saying anything. They've been silent for years.
It's really as I said, I would say it is definitely how you might want to present it if you go talk to Kiona.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's not a shield in this room, right?
Nope, there's not a shield.
All right.
Sorry, they meant to say this. When they go shield, they go, any artifact she keeps in her office.
Office. Bottom floor?
Bottom floor.
Bottom floor.
Good looking out.
All right. I think with that information, then we will end for tonight. Anyone watching, thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Will just left us. I don't know what
But he'll be smooth.
I will.
Apparently, he just
There-
like, nah, we're done.
Nah,
All right,
done.
fuck off.
Will's away.